Most people talk about buying land. I'm here to show you what it's actually going to take. If you're curious of what it takes to go from where I am today to buy my first raw land, this playlist is for you. And I've never bought any lots before. My goal before the end of 2026 is to buy land to build a quadplex. Once I buy the lot, I will document the entire process from buying the lot, working with the architect, working with the engineers, and working with the city to get from dirt to a rented quadplex. Right? Why? Why am I doing this? Well, I'll tell you why. I'm doing this because I am 28 years old. I love my family, I love freedom, and I love real estate, and I love to travel. What does that have to do with anything in regards to building a quadplex? Well, let me tell you, I have a W-2. I love my job. I love it dearly. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. But the reality is, this year in 2025, Amazon by itself has laid off over 30,000 people, right? Those 30,000 people had a family, had mouths to feed, and they had themselves to feed. So nothing is ever really secure. And let me ask you, if you were to lose your job right now, how long can you last without having any income? That thought scares me, right? Because if it was me, it's not long enough. It's not long enough. And I love to travel. I love my family, and I want to make sure that I can provide anything and everything for them, no matter how crazy the ask may be. And I truly believe real estate is that way. Me, Emeka, at 28 years old, I have a 10 unit, I have a 16 unit, a 6 unit, and I'm working on 2 flips, right? I got these multifamily rentals with partners, and I'm working on the flips with partners as well. Partners helps me go, but I don't have any lots. I don't have any land. Why do I want to build specifically? Because with my experience in multifamily real estate, with the syndication, and if you don't know what a syndication is, I'll talk about it in another video. Well, it's nice, right? But there's a lot of maintenance. And when it comes to renting out, it's just a lot more work that you have to put in versus a newer product, right? And no matter how much money you're making from a multifamily rental, more than likely your renter is going to want a newer product if they can afford it, right? And most of the time, if you are comparing 2 properties that have very similar attributes to them, you're probably going to pick the new one. You're probably going to pick the newer one. And I believe that if you were to build a quadplex, rent it out for, let's say, 10 to 15 years, you're going to have 10 to 15 years on a brand new product with almost little to no maintenance because it's brand new. And then it's going to be very attractive for the end buyer who's doing that. So not only are you going to benefit from a massive appreciation, not only are you going to benefit from the rents, you're also going to benefit, since you built it, you know exactly what to expect of it. So there's no one really to look at besides you, unless you have a crazy tenant. And developing is a skill that not many people have, right? We are having a housing shortage. So the cities, the counties, America wants us to build. It's just tough. So if you can figure out a way to build and develop during these tougher waters, then once things are better, once everyone jumps in because it's easy, you're going to be well ahead of the game, right? This is not going to be easy. This isn't going to be easy at all, right? Because I have a full-time job. I have a full-time job that I am not going to jeopardize because I want to build, right? So, I'm currently recording this whenever I'm not working after hours, right? So all this work is going to be after hours, before work, maybe in the car if I'm on a lunch or something, and then as well as on the weekends. Not only that, I still have these other properties to operate, and I still have to do these flips, which requires my time, oversight, management, chatting with the city, working with the contractors, you name it. I'm busy. I'm very busy. And I know you're busy too. And the purpose of this is to show you that if I can do it, you can do it as well. And I'm doing this publicly where you can see, where millions are going to hear this, right? To show you that not only that I'm proving that if I can do it, that you can do it, you're my accountability partner. You are my accountability partner. So every day, once a week, I'm going to show you and tell you what I am doing to get 1% closer to getting my quadplex, my lot. And I am so excited because I've been talking about this for a long time. I debatably might even have analysis paralysis. But that's okay, because on the next video, you will see how I figure out where to buy the lot, how I'm going to do it, and what I'm looking at to make sure this lot, this piece of property, this piece of land, or maybe even, a demo, you never know, why this is going to work for me. Until next time, if you're excited for this, please like and subscribe below. See ya.